It's all good, Stardust. Good morning, Season. And good morning, Cody.
Nice. Oh my goodness.
Let's master tricking. We're gonna do 13 easy kicks. And then we're gonna give Cody some tips, student of the community style. Let's go. Our first kick is ye old butter knife. So butterfly kick, hook. God, I love that trick. Next, I wanna do the quadruple front kick. Bah, bah, bah. These are all yellow belt, so they're not really easy. They're just not the basics. I don't know if that looked good. Pop 360 round kick. Trick number 3. Jump off 2 feet. 360 round kick. Next on the agenda, al batido, or L kick, or like a handstand kick. I've heard this called so many different names. But I first learned that as al batido. Nike freeze. I've heard so many different things. What do you call that? Do you have a name for this? In your community that's different from the many I just mentioned? All right, number 5, E kick. So, bah, bah, bah. That's the goal. One more time, let me accentuate that first kick a lot. It's hook kick, switch hook kick, but with the hand as your support. Oh, I love that. I love E-kick. Next, cart scissor, so cartwheel. And then I'm gonna do a scissor kick before I land by pushing off the ground with my arms and just hitting it with that leg, that stanky leg. Ooh, that was a little hard on my feetsies. That one was lighter. This time we're gonna do a Hawkeye tornado kick. So instead of just doing the normal round kick in our tornado kick, we're gonna try and go past our target and hook back to do a quote unquote Hawkeye. At least that's what I learned it as. Or a classic hook in Taekwondo. That's also what I learned it as. Many names. Oh, I love that. Number 8, I think, aerial hook. So I'm just gonna do an aerial, and before I land, just murder that leg down. This is like the best way to train up to an aerial semi. You can even tell that my body is like dragging down a little bit because I changed my technique to help it improve my aerial semi. But aerial hook, awesome trick. I'll try and really accentuate the hook and do it a little bit less front swingy this time. There we go. The jumping front kick, the classic of Taekwondo, the classic of sport karate, the classic of I'm in a low ceiling and actually have to control myself a lot. Love that trick though. Yas. Bah. Us. Next we got pop 180 hyper. So jump off 2 feet, crescent kick, land on 2 feet. I learned this as pop 360, but everybody's got different names for it. Different names for it. Let me do it right here. Now we're getting into goofy territory. Kick number 11, spider round. So I'm gonna do a spider, and then I'm gonna try and hit a solid round kick. I'm gonna try and make the camera my target, but this one, I get so lost every single time. Let me try that again. Spider round. Number 12, the shanty round. I'm gonna do a shant and then round kick. Oh, that one was not the best. I'm gonna do it again. Uno mas. If you can do a blaster scoot and do a little jump and then accentuate the round kick, that's all I'm doing. And we are out of kind of the easy territory. Now we're into the goofy hard territory, or the experimental territory. We're going to do E-kick with no hands, or spider switch, or swing triple hook. I've heard this trick called a bunch of different names, but it's basically doing an E-kick with no hand, or a spider switch hook. I'm trying to make 3 hooks. We'll see how many come out. Let me try and get that again, bigger, bigger. I don't know if any of those came out, but let's give Cody some advice.
Nice. Oh my goodness.
The best advice I have for you, Cody, is to commit in bigger shapes. So it's when we are tricking, we need to start in big shapes and then move to smaller shapes. When I saw the wind up of the 540, the arms were kind of in here. The bigger our arms can be and the wider we can swing, the more power we can get in the kick. If we go from a big shape on the ground spinning like this and then boom, get smaller, that's going to accelerate our twist. If we start smaller and then get big in the air, it's gonna slow us down and make it really hard to do whatever trick we're trying to do. I noticed you starting a little bit small and then getting big. Instead, I want you to start big, wind up really wide in the 540, really big U-dip in the B-twist, really big cartwheel before the full, and then after that, get really into the tight position. It's going from big shapes to small shapes to big shapes that we're able to catch ourselves while we trick, instead of going from small shape to big shape. That's really hard to then get into a small, super small shape to catch ourselves. It's easier, wind up bigger. It's advice that I try and give myself all the time. The bigger we can start our body, the easier it is to then squeeze it and get into any of these different body shapes that we're trying to hit while we're doing the trick. Awesome 540, awesome B-twist, keep training. You have this. It's literally start big, get small, and big, instead of start small, get big, and small. It's a little bit of a shapes thing. Shout out Shapes, shout out Adam. Have a lovely day, thank you so much. And yeah, I'm gonna pet the new kitties and just, stretch, recover. Enjoy some coffee.